my name is Caitlin. Whiteness to me means the race of Caucasian that is everywhere around me. I can walk around somewhere and feel comfortable how I look and act towards others because I am white and Caucasian. I did, however, got to experience how a different ethnicity feels when they are the only ones surrounded by Caucasian people. One time I went to this event and I was the only Caucasian person there surrounded by the Hmong culture, and I absolutely love the Hmong culture. They have great food. I love their fashion sense, just about every little detail. I felt a little nervous though, and usually when I'm surrounded by people of my race, I get the lending hand and get to speak comfortably and freely because I'm aware of my surroundings. But in that situation, I did feel a little bit uncomfortable because I was scared in case said something wrong or something that I shouldn't have said. Like even actions, I was a little afraid that I would corrupt their heritage somehow and how they would be celebrating a certain holiday. I'm just glad I was there with one of my great Hmong friends to let me know how another culture acts on a certain holiday, and she was there to kind of guide me, showing me. My roommate Misha was willing to let me interview her about the white privilege checklist, and we narrowed it down to 3 different checklist items to show how she kind of felt about them.
Good morning. My name is Misha Panero. I'm a first generation Cuban American, half Cuban, half Polish.
Number 1 was our first one. Can you arrange being in the company of most people of your race most of the time?
I have a Polish family nearby, about a half hour away, and I also have Cuban friends and family nearby.
I totally agree with you, Misha, on that one. It's very easy to find people of your race around the area, especially being able to hang out with your family. I'm Caucasian, and I'm from the city of Sheboygan, and in Sheboygan, you don't really see other races around the area, and everywhere you go, it's mainly Caucasian people and rarely any other races than Caucasian and Hmong. The second checklist item is, can you go into a music shop and count on finding music of your race represented and in other areas where your race is there?
Yes, I wouldn't have any problem finding music. Both Cuban and Polish cultures have music that I can find. As far as finding food from the supermarket, food is very big in both of our cultures. We use a lot of fresh ingredients and a lot of spices that I can find anywhere. And then I would be able to find a hairdresser to use my hair. I do have coarse hair, but it's not unmanageable.
The last question is, can you walk into a classroom and know that you'll not be the only member of your race?
Going to school at UWM-Milwaukee, I find that it is really hard for me to find people of my Cuban culture, considering that most of the UWM students are Caucasian hipsters. But when I went to school in Miami, I was finding that there were Cuban people in every class, including most of my teachers. Demographically, it's just different depending on your location. So I find that here it's really hard to meet people of my same race, but if I'm in an area where there's a higher population of Cubans, such as Miami, I will find a great difference.